Washington, March 25. U.S. President Joe Biden's candidate for presidency of Federal Aviation Administration with Republican criticism does not serve as best aviation regulator. Last year, Biden appointed Denver International Airport CEO Phil Washington as the FAA manager. Partisan attacks and procedural obstacles are not deserved, but I'm grateful for withdrawal and service, said. The agency faced a number of security questions from a series close call security incidents and voting for the extraordinary question some deputies at beginning this week.He did not explain whether he would support. Senato Trade Committee, Senator Ted Cruz, who was a Republican ranking, said that Mr. Washington lacks aviation experience to carry out FAA on Saturday. Biden management now has a quick, named aviation history.FAA can gain too common support in Senate and keep flying people safe. Cruz and other Republicans said that Washington, who retired from U.S. Army in July 2000, should waive the rules that require civilian leadership to preside FAA. Cruz criticized that Washington has only 2 years of experience as an airport CEO and could not answer some aviation questions at Washington's approval hearing. The White House insisted that Washington was completely qualified. The attack of unfounded Republican attacks on the service and experience of Mr. Washington postponed this process irresponsibly, threatened unnecessary procedural barriers on Senate floor, and ultimately led him to withdraw his candidacy today. Washington was initially nominated in July, but until March 1, the Trade Committee did not take a hearing. FAA had a series of recent security problems. In January, the FAA stopped all passenger airline flights for about 2 hours due to a pilot messaging database deduction that has been the first country to stop its species since September 11, 2001. On Wednesday, FAA issued a security warning airlines, pilots and others about the need to pay attention reducing constant wake and security risks after a number of high-profile collisions. Since January, 6 serious runway attacks occurred last week that enabled a security summit to collect a security summit. Some industrial officials think that Billy Nolen, the acting FAA manager of the White House, can call Billy Nolen a new candidate. Washington gained support from wide-range groups, including a group Aviation Unions and some the 2019 Fatal Boeing 737 MAX crash, some them, including group family members. FAA has not been a permanent manager for almost a year. This was the second largest bidet candidate with withdrawal in recent weeks. In fresh communication commission, Gigi Sohn, whom he chose fifth most important seat, was taken with a setback for Democrats who could not seize control of telecom regulator more than 2 years. David Shepardson, Deepa and Margarita Choi, editing by Robert Birsel.